Hey! If you can organize your phone's home screen, manage your photos into albums, and keep track of 1,000 apps, guess what? You already have all the skills you need to use Excel. Today, we're opening Excel for the very first time together. No jargon, no confusion, just you and me figuring this out step by step. So, first, what is Excel? Think of it like this: remember when you used to keep a paper address book? Or maybe you have a notes app where you list things. Excel is basically that, but supercharged. It's a place to organize information in rows and columns, kind of like a digital table. But here's the cool part: unlike your notes app, Excel can do math for you, sort your information instantly, and help you spot patterns. The notes app writes things down. Excel writes things down and organizes them and does calculations. You're not learning this to become an accountant. You're learning this because it's genuinely useful for everyday life. Budgets, planning events, tracking anything you care about. Okay, let's actually open this thing. If you're on Windows, look for the green icon with an X for Excel. On Mac, same thing. Click it. Alright, when Excel opens, you might see this screen with a bunch of templates. Templates are like pre-made spreadsheets for specific things, like budgets or calendars. They're helpful later, but today we're starting from scratch. See where it says blank workbook? Click that. A workbook is just Excel's fancy name for a file. And here we are. This is your spreadsheet. I know it looks like graph paper meta math test, but let's break down what you're looking at. See all these rectangles? Each one is called a cell. Think of cells like individual text message bubbles. Each cell holds one piece of information. Now, look at the top. Those letters, A, B, C, D, going across? Those label your columns. Columns go up and down. Easy way to remember: columns in ancient Greece held up buildings vertically. On the left side, you've got numbers. Those are your rows, and they go across horizontally. Every cell has an address, just like your home. See this cell in the upper left corner? It's column A, row 1. The one next to it? That's B1. The one below A1? That's A2. This is just like Find My Friends on your phone showing you coordinates. Let's actually put something in here. Click on cell A1. See how it gets a darker border? That means it's selected, ready for you to type. Type name and press enter. Nice! See what happened? Your name stayed in A1, and Excel automatically moved you down to A2. It's like texting, when you hit send and the cursor moves to start a new message. Let's make a simple contact list. In B1, type phone number and press tab. See that? Tab moves you right instead of down. This is super handy when you're filling in information across a row. In A3, type email and press tab. Now click on cell A2 underneath name. Type a friend's name. Press tab. Okay, so you've got some information in here, but it looks pretty plain. Let's make it easier to read. First, let's make a header row. Click on A1 and drag across to C1 to select all 3 cells. This is just like selecting text when you're copying and pasting. See that B button in the toolbar at the top? Click it to make your text bold. These headers now stand out. Want to add a background color? Highlight the cells you want to change. Click that paint bucket icon, then pick a color. I'm going with a soft blue. Much better. Now it's clear that this is your header row. One more thing. Sometimes your text is too wide for the column. See this line between the column letters? Put your cursor right there, and it'll turn into a double-sided arrow. Double-click it. Boom! The column automatically adjusts to fit your text. Here's where Excel gets really useful. Let's say you're tracking how much you spend on coffee each week. You can make Excel add it up for you. In A10, type week 1, and in B10, type 25. Do the same for weeks 2 and 3 with different amounts. Now, in B13, we want the total. Here's the magic: every formula in Excel starts with an equals sign. Type this equals B10 plus B11 plus B12. Press enter. And just like that, Excel did the math. This is like using your phone's calculator, but it's built right into your tables so everything stays organized. Before we wrap up, let's save this. Click File at the top left, then Save As. Excel will ask you where to save it and what to name it. Name it something like My First Spreadsheet so you can find it easily. Pick a location you'll remember, like your Documents folder or desktop. Click Save. Done. Your spreadsheet is now saved and you can come back to it anytime. And that's it. You just created your first Excel spreadsheet. You learned what cells, rows, and columns are. You typed information, formatted it to look better, did some math, and saved your work. Remember, Excel is just a tool. You already have the skills from using your phone every day, organizing, finding things, using apps. This is no different. Next video, we're going to learn about sorting and filtering, which is basically like organizing your photos into albums, but for data. You've got this. See you next time. This is FutureCraft Academy. Thanks for watching.